Did you know that aging is not a real thing? Aging is a fake matrix construct. Our souls are not supposed to be defined by age. In other non-hijacked planets, for example the Pleiades, every soul that incarnates there stays in a body of around 25 to 35 years, their entire incarnation, so they never age. This is how it goes on other planets, and this is normal, this is what natural. But this Earth has been hijacked by the dark, and we've been made to think that this is just the way it is, this is the way it should be, and this is natural. But it is not. Time is not linear. Time is a very complex topic actually. How it really is in this universe is that there are multiple timelines at the same time existing all the time, and we jump into different timelines sometimes, or we stay in one particular timeline. We can jump between timelines, we can move in different timelines, but they're not linear. This is a 3D construct, and when you awaken to a certain point, you will realize that, it's not linear. It is not, it's parallel. Hello guys, and warmly welcome back to my channel. My name is The Only Pearl, and I'm here to help you, shift you, and heal you, and share very unique knowledge. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, and let's go straight into this video. Okay, how did I come up with the idea of this video, and why did I want to make this video? Well, 2 days ago I had my birthday. I turned 22, and I know this sounds crazy, and it is crazy, but I felt suddenly like, wait a second, I'm actually feeling old. Because 22, it sounds serious and it sounds a lot. But it is not. It's very young. It's barely an adult. But then I realized why that was. And why that was is because I never related to my age. I never related to us humans having to have an age and that defining us to a certain category. For example, I never related to those limitations that after a certain age you cannot do something particular. For example, when you are a teenager, you can no longer wear pigtails anymore. So I wear pigtails. Guess why not? I want to do something, I'm free to do it. YOLO. But then I realized why this is, and only now have I realized it, because I've awakened finally to a certain point to understand it. I am pretty sure that I don't originate from Earth. That is 100% sure. But, or I'm not a nerd soul, But I'm pretty sure this is probably the very first time I, as a soul, incarnate on planet Earth. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm a light warrior that just came here for a lifetime, or max 2 lifetimes, to help Gaia ascend to 5D. So I'm pretty sure I originate from either the Pleiades, Andromeda, Orion, or Sirius, and I think Orion mostly, because I have the Orion's belt marked on my body twice. Here I have 3 birthmarks, or like moles, in the Orion's belt, 3 dots, and here another 3 dots on my ear and on my cheek. And there is this planet in the Orion's belt called Mintaka, or no, it used to exist, but it was unfortunately destroyed by the dark. And I relate with that planet a lot, so I think I originate from Mintaga, and I have had incarnations on the Pleiades, Andromeda, and Sirius A, because I think many light warriors that incarnate here on Earth, they go to Sirius A for training. Light warrior training. Okay, but enough of this. Anyways, in these places, there isn't much of dark at all. These constructions don't exist. Age doesn't exist, and we are limitless. Okay, so if age does not exist, we shouldn't attach to our age, and we shouldn't identify ourselves and categorize and limit ourselves by our age. It does not even exist, it's just a construct in 3D, and especially this matrix, because it's easier in 3D to understand time, because we don't have the ability to quite grasp how time really works, that there are parallel timelines all the time at the same time. So it's important, to have an age and have time understood in a linear way, because it's what's compatible with 3D and especially this matrix. But because eternal youth is our natural state, it's source energy, it's how things go in places that are more connected to source. We shouldn't attach ourselves to our age at all, and we should live like we don't have an age, like we're ageless. That's how you get freedom, that's how you don't really age. You age backwards, and that's how you get peace from this uncomfortable feeling of feeling old. Okay, so I want to give you my advice on how to stay young, age backwards, feel young forever, and live like you don't have an age, that you're ageless. Okay, for this all to work, the first thing you have to do is that you don't let age exist in your mind. You don't think about your age and you don't identify with your age. Because in your mind and in your reality age does not exist. You can tell when people ask you how old you are, your fake age, your matrix age. But for you it does not exist and it does not matter. So what you have to do is that you have to tell yourself, I don't have an age, I'm ageless, I age backwards. Time goes by, but because age is fake, I don't age. So when you live this mindset into reality, you make this your current reality and you spend 3 days, 72 hours in this reality that age does not exist. I don't age. I'm forever young. I'm timeless. This starts to become a reality. Because you start to believe in it, you start to adopt it as your reality. This is what I always say. By practicing and by faking until you make it, it becomes your reality, truly. Because your reality is only created from your mind. This is the only thing that exists, your consciousness. What you let out into your mind and what you let affect your mind exists. So this is the first step on how you stay forever young, or how you can reverse your age, kinda. Really, you do. I promise this works. But because we live in a 3D material world, we have to consider also the physical aspect of aging. What concrete things you do, what you eat, affects how your cells age. Because unfortunately, we live in a world that tries to make us sick and make us age by promoting foods, harmful foods, unhealthy foods, processed foods, the habits as normal and as things that you should engage in all the time. So that's how we age, because we eat and do things that literally destroy your cells and lower your frequency. Because when your frequency is low, you get sick, tired, you age, you feel bad. Your body feels bad, you feel bad mentally, everything. Because everything is energy and frequency. And the dark forces intentionally promote harmful foods, harmful habits, harmful substances as normal. because they feed off those low vibrations that humans then have to be in. Because if you feed your body with processed foods, for example, processed foods are dead. Their energetic value is bad. It's very low, the frequency is low. So if you constantly put it into your body or whatever harmful habit you do on a frequent basis, that's the state of your energetic body and your cells. And it will reflect outside, and it will make you feel and look worse and older. So you have to engage in activities and do things and feed your body with things that, instead of lowering your frequency, raises it. High vibrational things. Exercise, fasting, healthy foods, non-processed, natural, high vibrational, alive foods. For example, berries, nuts, veggies, whatever, things that Mother Gaia provides. Those are the highest vibrational foods. And, because we all have our things we like to do. For example, I like to eat candy and eat chips and sometimes eat very unhealthy foods because I like to have a balance. I do things that compensate for it. I exercise, I fast, I sleep well, I take healthy supplements. So you can still, do the things you like even if they're unhealthy, but there has to be a balance. It has to be kind of compensated with something healthy as well. That's the duality, living in duality that I always talk about. It's important that you have your shadow, you have your bad habits, but you also have the light to make it all balanced. So yeah, you basically have to do many things in the opposite way that we are told to do. And that's one of the secrets to staying young forever. So basically you have to have your mindset right, you have to have your reality right, your consciousness, and then you have to do the material 3D things with it. That's the secret of why I look so young. And also because I'm a starseed and I have a very high base frequency overall, and that makes me look younger than I am. Many starseeds look young even if they have harmful habits, they take drugs, they drink or whatever, because their base frequency is so high. So their cells stay in a youthful, healthy state much longer, much easier, because everything is energy and vibration. Okay guys, this is it. Thank you so much for listening to this video of mine. I once again transmuted my own struggles to common good, because I was struggling with these thoughts that you're becoming older, your life is over. No, it's not. I'm forever young, I'm ageless, because I decided that age doesn't exist for me. I only use it when I have to, when someone asks me my age, when I have to do 3D things. And my age has to be in it, but for me it doesn't exist, doesn't matter, and it doesn't limit me in any way. That's how I find peace and freedom. And yeah, that's the secret of how to get younger, how to stay forever young. Okay guys, see you in my next video. I love you so much. And enjoy your day.